If you guys have been around Roblox for a little while, you may know of rage bait YouTubers, people who try to make people mad to try to get them views and get a bunch of comments and people to make videos on them. Some of the most popular individuals is someone like Lisa Gaming or someone named Benny P. But there's a more recent one, an individual named FilmsByHannah. FilmsByHannah is someone with 54,000 subscribers and is blown up due to her extremely controversial type of content. I mean, you guys can just look at some of these videos. There's literally some insane things that this person used to upload. And these videos would get thousands of views and many people would get very angry at this person. But they would continue to upload them for a very long time until randomly, just a day ago, the channel was entirely wiped. So what exactly brought us to this point, and who exactly is Hannah? In this video, I'm going to take a look into this drama, and also I actually secured an interview with Hannah herself to finally investigate why this person did these things. Now, FilmsByHannah's channel was created in July of 2023, and the channel originally started with basic Roblox gameplay videos, like Total Roblox Drama, Dress to Impress, or Jailbreak. And these videos would slowly start to become more and more exaggerated, because as Hannah realized, the content that was more and more edgy and the more and more exaggerated would get more views. So Hannah decided to start creating very controversial and very edgy videos, and you guys can see some of these on screen right now. These videos would do insanely well and give her over 54,000 subscribers and over 7 million views. The channel would absolutely succeed for a very long time, and Hannah would slowly continue to get more and more edgy with her content until it reached a very specific breaking point. You see, when you make videos like this, you can't just expect people not to see these and not get angry. So more and more people slowly got angry until eventually the large YouTuber Steak made a live stream calling out Hannah, and directly during this live stream, Hannah deleted her channel and wiped it of all the videos, before a little bit later releasing a 3-minute long apology. Now in the live stream, Steak called Hannah out for a few different things, mainly that in her videos she was doing very weird things that were very unacceptable, such as making videos about her favorite slurs, or making a video literally called Talking to Minors. Now in Hannah's apology, she says that she's a minor and also has autism, and that those are some of the reasons why she was unable to stop the content that she was uploading, and also the fact that there were many people watching the videos. Honestly, to me though, this apology did not feel sufficient, and so I was interested in figuring out more information. So I tried to get in touch with Hannah herself, and I was luckily able to, and I was able to secure an interview. And before I show it, I do just want to say a couple things in my personal opinion on Hannah's content and situation. Now firstly, I want to say that I understand that people want to do things to get attention and to be edgy and try to get views and likes. When you're making content like this that is just clearly insulting and not nice to anybody, that's where it starts to become an issue. So 100% I do not support this content in the slightest, and I'm really actually pretty happy that this person stopped making this type of content, because even Hannah stated that some of her fans started to act like her in her videos, saying really inappropriate things that were pretty messed up. And so as a creator on a kids platform, the things that you do really stick with your viewers, and if they want to be similar to you, they'll do the things that you do in your videos. That's why you want to try to be a good influence to all of them, and I do not think Hannah was doing anything of that sort. For one, I mean, this content is just very insensitive in terms of just like videos talking about slurs or being just pretty weird to people, and I really do not support that content in the slightest. But I can understand why someone would make a video like this, even though it's a really dumb idea and I honestly think nobody should. I think someone like Hannah probably just did it because for one, it was making a lot of money, and two, it was just getting a ton of views. And so the more people commenting being like, hey, we love your videos, that means that people will keep uploading. That means there were a lot of people pushing for more videos to come out. And so eventually when Steak made the live stream talking about Hannah and kind of exposing her, I think that was a snapback to reality. But in my personal opinion, I do think Hannah does deserve people calling her out, because this content was a very bad thing, and I'm really glad this content is not coming out anymore. And overall, I'm just really happy that this content is no longer being published on the channel, and hopefully Hannah becomes a better person. But still, after all this information, I felt like there were a few questions that were left unanswered. And so as I said, I decided to get in touch with Hannah for an interview, and I was luckily able to secure one. So this right here is the interview itself. Alright, okay, so what is the reason that you first started YouTube? Like, why did you create your channel in the first place?
Well, I had another channel before this one, and I just ended up leaving that one. Not because I was insane like I am on this channel, and then, I mean, yeah, that's the only reason. I just needed a new channel.
How did it feel when your channel first started to grow?
It was pretty nice. I wasn't as insane when it started to blow up. I was still obviously really controversial, but it wasn't half as bad. And I guess I got caught up in the money part of it, because I was making a lot when it first started to blow up, and I didn't want to get a job, so that's why I kept I don't know, getting worse, I guess.
So why did you make the type of content you did? What made you switch to, I guess you said that you started off with simpler less edgy stuff. So why did you switch, or why did you start making the stuff that has really, made people pretty angry?
Well, at first no one was getting mad about it, because it was very not, it was just normal dark humor. It wasn't anything super crazy, and then people would start saying it was funny. So I'd get slightly worse, and then the same people would be like, oh, that's so funny. And I didn't get hate until I started getting 40K or like 30K subscribers. So that's why I like kept going with it, because no one really had a problem. And I guess I didn't see a problem either for whatever stupid reason.
So now that you're like looking back on it, do you regret like continuing that like switch and like continuing to go further down the path of like edgier and edgier?
Oh, absolutely. It's so hard to get caught up in it when you're just doing it gradually as well, which it really shouldn't be. Like, it was so obvious. Like, I edit my own videos and everything, so I should have seen it. But I don't know. I was just blindsided by the money and the views that it just got to my head, I think.
So do you think the hate that you're getting is justified? Do you think that like people who are like sending hate, like spamming your comments and stuff, or like making videos and streams on you, do you think like, do you understand why they're doing that? Or do you think that like you don't really deserve it?
No, I think like it's fully like valid that they're doing that. The only thing that bothers me is when they'll just lie about it, because there's so much things that I think they should call out. Like, honestly, like, it needs to be called out, because no one should be acting like that, acting like me. I shouldn't have been acting like that. But sometimes they'll just like throw in random lies in there, and that's what makes me like angry, because then people just like go with that.
Do you actually believe what you say in your videos? Like, do you agree with the opinions you say and like the stuff you say?
No, not at all. I'm so different in real life. It's insane. Like, some of my friends didn't even know about my channel, and when they found it, they stopped being my friend because they were so like shocked that like I acted like that. They're like, where is this coming from?
That is crazy. So yeah, that connects to my next question, which is like, do people in real life know about your channel, and like what is like your family or friends said about it?
I mean, like, pretty much everyone that I like currently talk to knows, I would say, at this point, and most of them, I mean, I don't really talk to that many people. So like, I had a few friends that left because of the channel. My mom knows about the channel. She doesn't really like care. I mean, like, obviously she doesn't really agree with it, but she's like, I'm not gonna stop you from doing that if that's what you want to do. And my friends, none of them agree with it either, but they're kind of just like minding their own business about it.
So you said in your apology that you are, done with this sort of like edgy content, done with all these things. So what is your plan moving forward with the channel? Or do you like plan on making a new one, or are you going to continue with this one with new type of content?
I'm gonna continue on this one, and I'm basically still gonna do like Roblox and stuff. It's just like the titles that I was doing were outrageous. The thumbnails, it's just gonna be like normal Roblox content, like Murder Mystery 2 probably, and that stuff.
Okay, and so to finally end off, what do you have to say to people who feel like they were like insulted, or like people who, are pretty angry with you for the stuff that you're doing? What do you have to say?
Obviously, I want to apologize. I know my apology was not taken well by a lot of people, and I completely understand. That's valid. I definitely encourage calling me out if that's what you feel like you want to do. Obviously, nothing I can say or do will make it right, but I do want to genuinely apologize for acting that way in the first place. A joke is certainly no excuse for having said those things.
All right, thank you. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
So to conclude, I do think Hannah is not innocent in the slightest. I mean, these videos were pretty bad, and I really think this person should be taking accountability for sure, and 100% should be called out. I think it is really respectable that she did stop, because in a lot of different situations, many people would like upload even more after getting all the hate and all the attention from like stakes viewers. But what I really hope from this person is to see them switch to like good content, or just take like a permanent break or anything like that. It would be really nice to see Hannah become a better person, because I'm not gonna lie, using your face and putting it on your channel where you say extremely controversial things could mess yourself up in the future. Imagine you're applying for a college, or imagine you're like trying to get a job, and they see you made these videos in the past with your face talking about like your favorite racial slur. Like, that's just really messed up and really not okay. And so I think it is really good that they stopped here, but honestly it should just not have existed in the first place. Now, I did ask Hannah when she would be returning to YouTube, and she said about 2-ish weeks, so I guess we'll see in a month or two how the return is going and if she's truly become a better person. I honestly believe in the best in people, so hopefully she becomes a better person, and I guess we'll see. Take care.